What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rewind 245. I'm here to review the unfinished Swan for the PlayStation Vita. Now, this isn't footage from the PS Vita, this is from the PS4, but I'll let you guys know how the game runs and plays on the Vita. And so yeah, if I were to give this a score, I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, it's a really great game. So yeah, right off the bat, it's pros. I feel on the Vita the game runs well. It runs really well. It looks good. It's not really there's really no frame rate issues. There's really no I mean, I guess I can see it right now in the PS4 version that it's a little bit more crisp, but it still looks really good on the PlayStation Vita. So if you're wondering if this game looks well and runs well on the Vita, it does. I guess its only minor issue on the Vita is that it looks a tad bit blurry. Like it's not extremely noticeable, but it does look a tad bit blurry. Like if you can see here on the PS4 version, it looks nice and crisp. But on the Vita version, you could probably tell that things are slightly, just a little bit blurry or a little bit low resolution. But other than that, like the Vita version plays very well and looks very good. There's really nothing to worry about on how the game plays and runs. But yeah, now let's go to the game itself. Um, the story is pretty good. It's told like a bit of a children's story. Now, it's kind of puzzly where you know you have to splatter paint. Well, it is the beginning, but you do go through different sections of the game where you encounter different kinds of I guess puzzles or ways to get out of certain situations. It's not really hard. It just takes time to figure out how to um accomplish particular puzzles or how to get out of certain situation, but it's very straightforward and yeah, the story sor sort of tells its story through these little captions or like a little children's book where yeah, like you know someone is telling the story to you in a narrative kind of way, and it's pretty interesting for the most part. It's really good. It's good for what it does, and it's not amazing or anything like that, but it's a nice little touch. It's a nice touch for like, you know, replicating like a children's story onto a video game. Another pro is, of course, the design and art style. Now, you might be looking at this like, this looks fucking ugly, right? Like you're just splattering paint. But yeah, later on as you go through the game, and not only that, like how I said, design, like it's really good because you're just splattering paint and you're really trying to figure out how to move forward. And like, yeah, you encounter certain puzzles or like, I guess challenges. They're not really challenging. You just need to take some time to figure them out. How to, yeah, like how to get out during a certain situation. And you eventually will. There will be times where you'll be stumped and be like, oh, what the hell am I supposed to do? But you'll figure it out eventually. And yeah, the design and the art style is really good. Like you'll notice it later in the game where, yeah, they like, you know, the scope of the game does get does get bigger. Like there is a certain in the game called the Garden, I believe, and yeah, there's like so much. It's like it's a very big area, and like there's so much detail around there, um, and makes it look really good. And as you go further through the game, they change up the design and the look, or not the look, but the art style. Like, so there is good variety here in the game in terms of the art style and the design and some of the puzzles you have here. Like later on in the game, you go through a section where it's completely dark. Well, not completely, but pretty damn dark, and you have to light your way through point A through point B. Um, I guess my only con about the game is the ending. You know, I was hoping to get a pretty good payout from the ending, but it's an okay ending. You know, I guess I wouldn't expect much from it, but I guess it's good for what it is. But I felt like it could have been a little better. But that's just me. Um, and yeah, but yeah, Unfinished One, the PS Vita runs very well. It looks good, so you don't have to worry about that. It's good. And then you have moments like this, like moments where it's just sort of random and they're absolutely optional to find. Like that frog that I just splattered earlier, like I could have played through this game and not even noticed it, but I splattered it and something happened, something triggered. Now I didn't have to, but it happened anyway. And there's a lot of moments like that where you discover things that are not really are meant or are you need to discover, but there are little things here to discover. And I feel like it's a good game to play on the Vita. Like the way I played it, like I will play a chapter every night, and I would treat it like a children's book. I'll play a chapter every night, and I'll play it right before I go to sleep. And like it's nice to have it on the Vita where it's nice and in front of your face. It feels a little bit more intimate and more interactive or whatever. I think I'm stuck here already. And yeah, there is a tad bit of replayability. There are collectibles like balloons and whatnot. And you could use these balloons to buy toys, and these are the toys. You have one to stop time, and you unlock more as you progress. You even have a sniper rifle, but it's not really meant. It's sort of meant for more precision and to get the balloons that are more challenging to get. And then you get the balloon radar. You get this after you finish the game. So yeah, let's say you couldn't get all the balloons after you finish the game. You can use this to help you get all the other balloons. So yeah, like after you finish the game, um, you can sort of start treating the Vita version as like a game to play on the go. So in your first playthrough, you could treat it like something very story driven, something you are a little bit more intimate with, and you take your time with. But after you finish it, you could probably treat it like a completionist, where you just go around and buy all the toys and well, get all the balloons and then buy all the toys and just treat it like a game. So yeah, there is a bit of replayability over here. It is short. It's probably like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. It didn't really take me long to beat it. But yeah, at least there is some form of replayability, and that replayability can be used to go out and play on the go and play at your own pace. So yeah, that is about it for my review for the Unfinished Swan. It's a really good game. I do recommend it. I got it on sale on not too long ago on this indie sale. It was only for about $4. So it was a pretty good deal. But either way, I think it's standard $15, and you know, and I think it's still worth that price, especially for a very unique and intricate game like this. And it's also probably a really good game to play with your kids. Have your little son or daughter play this game with you, and they'll probably enjoy it with you as much as you will enjoy it with them. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.